DPS TeleClass.
Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to DPS TeleClass. Here, Jana is back with a new lesson. Are we ready for our lesson? Yes. Before we start with the lesson, let's read dua for the day.
قال رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقه قولي.
Students, here you can see what we are going to learn today. Yes, we are going to learn about acrostic poem and antonym. First of all, I'm going to share the learning intention and success criteria of today's lesson. Learning intention. Today we are going to learn what an acrostic poem is and how to write your own acrostic poem. And also, today we are going to learn about antonyms. And the success criteria for today's lesson is you will be successful if you can write a simple poem and if you can able to learn the antonym. So, shall we start today's lesson? Acrostic poem. So, students, what is acrostic poem? Yes, an acrostic poem is a type of poetry where the first, last, or other letters in a line spell out a particular word or phrase. The word or phrase can be a name, a thing, or whatever you like. In an acrostic poem, the first letters of each line spell out a word or phrase. The word or phrase can be a name, a thing, or whatever you like. So students, when you write acrostic, they will often use their own first name or sometimes the first name of a friend. Acrostics are easy to write because they don't need to rhyme and you don't need to worry about the rhythm of the lines. Each line can be as long or as short as you want it to be. So students, in an acrostic poem, usually the first letter of each line is capitalized. This makes it easier to see the words spelled out vertically down the page. 5 steps to create an acrostic. Number 1. Decide what to write about. Number 2. Write your word down vertically. Number 3. Brainstorm first or phrases that describe your idea. Number 4. Place your brainstorm words or phrases on the lines that begin with the same letters. And the last one. Fill in the rest of the lines to create a poem. Students, let's see an example. I'm going to write an acrostic poem about me, so the name Jana becomes the topic of my acrostic poem. So, here now we write the topic, we write the letters of the topic down vertically and usually in capital letters. Now we think of words for each of these letters that describe me. Joyful, active, noisy, amazing. So, as you can see, an acrostic poem is extremely easy. You put down the letters that spell the word the topic of the poem down vertically in capital letters, and then write words that begin with each of these letters. Students, the thing you have to remember is that the words that you write must be related to the topic. So let's do another example. So here's the acrostic poem for the word line. Length, interesting, never ending. There you have it, a very fun and interesting way to create a poem about word line, as you all of the four words have actually related to the word line. Students, now that examples that have shown you have the poems written in words, but acrostic poems can be written in phrases or sentences as well as. Let's see an example. Here's an acrostic poem I created for the word cake. As you can see, this poem is phrases, not words, so the poem goes: chocolate cake I can eat anytime, any day. Keep enjoying, so sweet. Excellent, I say. Now, it so happens that in this poem, or then the alternative lines are actually written eat, sweet, they say, but in acrostic poems, the wonderful thing is that you don't need to have your phrases or your sentences right. You can write them anywhere you want it. So students, here is another acrostic poem I created for the topic spring. Sun is shining bright, perfect warm weather, rain, showers. I play football outside, no snow, go bike riding. So as you can see here, our acrostic poem is written out in complete sentences. Each line of a poem talks about different concepts actually related to spring. So, acrostic poems are a great way for students to remember and recall the different of ideas related to topics, and then to put them down in words. Students, let's move to the last topic for today, which is antonyms. What are antonyms? Do you have any idea? Let's see. Antonyms are words with the opposite meaning. They are words that mean the opposite thing. Let's see an examples of antonyms. Happy and sad. These two words mean the opposite thing that makes these antonyms. Happy and sad mean the opposite things, they are antonyms. Words that mean opposite are antonyms like take, give. Take and give are antonyms. However, these antonyms, hot and cold. Hot and cold mean the opposite things, that means they are antonyms. They are opposite, hot and cold. They are words that means the opposite thing. Antonyms are words that mean the opposite thing like mad and glad. They are completely different. They are opposite. These words are antonyms. Mad and glad are antonyms. These are antonyms because they are opposite. Strong, weak. Fast, slow. Hate, enjoy. Below, above. Much, little. More, less. Few, many. Students, are you excited? This is your activity time. Are you ready to answer the question? Okay, your first activity is read each sentence, circle the word that means the opposite as the underlined word. So, students, first you are going to read each sentence. After that you are going to circle the word that means the opposite word. Okay? First one. The snake is long. The snake is long. What is the opposite word of long? Big, empty, or short? Second one. The dog is wet. The dog is wet. What is the opposite word of wet? Go, dry, or tall? Third one. The TV is loud. The TV is loud. What is the opposite word of loud? Quiet, full, or sad? Fourth one. The school is far. The school is far. What is the opposite word of far? Near, under, or dark? Fifth one. The door is closed. The door is closed. What is the opposite word of closed? Right, open, or thin? The last one. The gloves are old. The gloves are old. What is the opposite word of old? Bright, cold, or new? Okay students, now I'm going to share you the answers. Let's see. First one. The snake is long. What is the opposite word of long? Can you guess? Yes, short. Well done students. Second one. The dog is wet. What is the opposite word of wet? Dry. Yes, well done students. Third one. The TV is loud. What is the opposite word of loud? Quiet. Yes, well done. Fourth one. The school is far. What is the opposite word of far? Any guess? Well done. Near. Fifth one. The door is closed. What is the opposite word of closed? Open. Yes. And the last one. The gloves are old. What is the opposite word of old? New. Well done students. Task 2. Below each word, write the antonymy on the line. Use the word bank to help you. Happy, full, up, stop, big, and sing. Can you write? Yes, you can write. So, I'm going to leave on this for a little bit to complete this. Are you ready to check your answers? Let's check. First one. What is the opposite word of happy? Sad. Second one. What is the opposite word of full? Yes, empty. Third one. What is the opposite word of up? Yes, down. What is the opposite word of stop? Yes, go. What is the opposite word of big? Any guess? Well done, small. And last one, what is the opposite word of sink? Yes, float. Well done, students. Now here come it, the task of the day. You will be having two tasks. The first one is write a acrostic poem for the following. You will be doing this work on your English notebook. Students, the second task is you have to write the antonyms for these words, and this work also you will be doing on your English notebook. Now it's time to end today's lesson, but before that let's recall what you have learned from today's lesson. Today you have learned about what an acrostic poem is and how to write your own acrostic poem, and also today you have learned about antonyms. I hope you enjoy and got some information from today's lesson. Have a great day.
DPS TeleClass